G'day. I've just come from the Grand Canyon in Utah, and I'm from Australia. We take our safety very, very seriously, and at the Grand Canyon it's not so much. There's a couple of safety barriers, but a lot of the time it's just exposed cliff straight down. And unfortunately, 2 days ago a young person slipped and fell to their death 400 foot. So if you are taking yourself and or your loved ones, especially little kids, please keep them controlled and enjoy. Good morning, top of the morning to you. I'm in an absolutely delightful little camping area. It's not actually designed as a camping area, but it's allowed. So it's in a little pine forest, and every now and then you can see just a glimpse of someone else who's camped probably 200 or 300 meters or 200 to 300 yards away from where I am. So it's private enough. If you really looked hard enough, you'd probably find a spot all by yourself. But woken up this morning, don't forget it's all free for free camping. I woken up this morning with the sound of the helicopters. Now they're pretty busy, and I think they start, this is a guess, about 7 o'clock in the morning. Here comes one right now. And look, they're fine. They've obviously a really busy industry, and you know, they make the most of it when they can. Sorry about the noise. Chopper squad. Yeah, so they're doing their thing, and I've got my little generator over there popping away because I'm trying to do a couple of things on the computer. And look, it's all going pretty well. So today I want to take you to some more of the views of the Grand Canyon. Now the Grand Canyon, I would love to be able to find some words to describe just how impressive it is. It really is. It's absolutely outstanding. You're standing on one part of the rim. It's called the rim. Walking around the rim. One part of the rim, and I don't know. I'll try and give you some measurements if I can find out. But then the distance from there to the other side, which is pretty much level where you are, it feels like it's about 5 kilometers. It's just massive, and the drop. Again, I'll try and give you the figures for it, but it's massive. It really is impressive. It's one of those sort of places I could say or do or make any comments I wanted to. I'm not really going to be able to convey it. I'd love to be able to get the drone in there, but that's not forbidden. It's absolutely illegal, so I would probably end up in jail. I'll see if I can get some footage from someone else. But yeah, it is one hell of a place. While I think of it, this morning I woke up to some movement in the RV. I thought it's a bit strange, the wind's not up. And then I heard a bit of a scratching, and I thought, that sounds like someone. So I've opened up the window, and there is this giant elk who's quite keen to have a bit of a nibble on one of the windows. So I gingerly got out, had a look around, and sure enough I was surrounded by elk. Now elk generally are okay, except in the mating season, and also except the bulls that got the big horns. Looked around, couldn't find one. Oh, there, I found one. There's the bull, and fortunately he was fairly timid, so a bit of movement made him move, and eventually they all kind of wandered off. But it was something that made me very aware. You know, I think I'll jump on YouTube. You'll see some situations where elks have taken on cars, and the cars have come off second best. It turns out the world's best secret has not been held very well. There would be around about 200 people on the edge here, taking obviously all the best spots, and so I'll try and squeeze in there and get a couple of good shots of this sunset for you. So it's around about 7:30 at night. If you get a chance during the summer, it's a good time to get here. Now I'm just leaving the park, but just to show you where one of the free camps are. After leaving the rangers payment area, heading towards town, and it's the last street on the right hand side. I wouldn't call it a street, it's just a gravel road. As soon as you can see the town, that's when you turn. So that's where I'm turning now, just to show you. And depending on the time of the year will depend on how easy it is to get a spot. The road's a little bit rough, but it's definitely not four-wheel drive, and it's definitely not well, it's going to change as they repair it and as they don't repair it. But as you can see, it's a pretty good road, a little bit lumpy here and there, and for me, I just basically came in and stopped on the second spot on the left hand side. So, way, it's a big hole there, way, yay.
You know, I see it so nice. It's like it's pretty crap. And I ran there. And then somehow they stopped right.
Hey.
And then after that I was like, I never need to do that again.
I don't got food for you, I'm sorry.
That's the same one, I can tell, I think. By his little side there.
There it is. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And how many times have you done it?
This is my 15th. 15th.
And you started on the other side, correct?
On the other side, right over there. Yeah, it's a long damn way. I'll be 71 this year, so it's a good thing. Hey, we just finished. We just finished right now.
Oh, got it. I got both.
I'm pretty sure you thought you couldn't sleep all night.
He said you could spend 2 days.
Now I want you to know, I've not walked any of this path, maybe 50 metres, but I've met people who have, and come from all the way down the bottom to the top. I even met a chap who was 70, who had walked from the other rim, which is the north side, north entrance, walked all the way down 14 miles, had a rest overnight, and then walked up the, I think it's 8 or 10 miles up. So all forced to people like that, but definitely self-confessed, way out of my league. But what a trick. This is just another angle of the Grand Canyon. It's just got so many different angles you can go at it. This is probably about 8 miles from the main spot, and again quite popular with the tourists. The little car park here, and you're only walking about probably 30 metres up to the vantage point. So yeah, I'll try and give you as many aspects of it as possible, but again, I can't reiterate enough, you really need to be here. It's just jaw-droppingly exciting. Here's a bit of housekeeping. So you come through the rangers section where you pay. If you've got a pass, obviously you don't pay, otherwise it's $35. And once you come through, keep going straight ahead. You'll see a sign to Village and to Mather Point. If you want to, the easiest way is head towards Mather Point, which is again pretty much straight ahead. Park your car in there or whatever you've got, and then head up to Mather Point and then walk the rim. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Here's some more interesting information. On average, the gap between the two rims is around about 10 miles. At its widest, it's 18 miles. And the water that we're drinking here from the fountains, water fountains, is all coming from the north entrance of the northern rim. I'm in the southern rim. And that water is pumped on massive piping all the way from there to here. Basically, from what I can gather, it's around about every 30 steps to 50 steps you can stop, get out, have another look, and it looks completely different. It's got multi-personalities. Just a quick one, you may notice that there's actually a train station and a railway track, and you could do a train ride. Now, I checked out someone else who had done it on YouTube, and from what I can gather, it goes out to Desert View, which I drove to the other day. From what I can gather, it's you know, what you might anticipate, they may not deliver. No fault of theirs, it's just that where the train track goes and the safest way of doing it, there is a fair while, I think it's 2.5 hours, something like that, and there is a fair distance where you're just rattling along and you're not seeing a real lot. I'm not dissing it, that's why I didn't go on it, so I'll just leave the link there if you want to go and check out that YouTube channel, just in case you want to do that. But yeah, so the train trip wasn't for me. I'm still racing to get that sunset if I can make it. It's okay. So this is probably going to be silhouette only. You can get the idea of the sun setting down. It would have been a little bit better, nature, if the cloud was around and covering it a bit more, but otherwise, still pretty good. Oh, there you have it. Another really enjoyable place to visit. Now, if you get the opportunity, please go to the Grand Canyon, enjoy it. As I said at the beginning of the video, be very careful, be very safe, especially with your little kids. Now, if you found the video useful, helpful, and or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you think the video is worth sharing, do that as well. And until next time, this is Paul Wheel Drive, signing off.